Hello, welcome to NMK206 Computer Architecture. In this video, I will show you how to create a project in Modelsim. You should have already installed Modelsim by now, and if you have not, please refer to my previous video to help you with that. As shown in my previous video, this is how the main interface for Modelsim looks like. The library windows shows you the library available for implementation. These are actually libraries for FPGA devices, which can be used for FPGA implementation. Unfortunately, we will not be using this because we do not have any FPGA boards available for this course. In any case, we shall see that the library will be created for our project and will be visible here in this list. To create a new project, you click on File, New, Project. We need to provide a project name. I'm going to use test 0 for now. We also need to provide a location. Now for this, it can be anywhere basically, but I would suggest you to use a location that does not have a white space. And similar to Modelsim installation, I would suggest this path as your project location. Remember, we install Modelsim to this path, so it's within the same tree. However, as I mentioned earlier, that is entirely up to you. One last thing to look at is the library name. You can stick with this work, but I just want to show you that a library is actually created for a project. Let's try to put this as NMK206 lab. 206, and go OK. And now you are presented with a dialog box where you can add items, code files, existing or new. But I'm going to skip this for now, just to show you that you can also do this from the main menu, but the steps will be the same. Before I continue, I would like to highlight one thing. If you go to the library windows, there should be a library called NMK206 Lab, which is the library created for our project. And once we compile our Verilog modules, those will be available here. To add code to this project, so you just select project, add the project existing file. I've already prepared a dummy file for this. So there you go. To create a new file, a new code, you use this instead. Provide a name. Make sure you select the correct type. In our case, it would be Verilog. And there you go. So to remove a file, you simply select the file, right click and select remove from project. There is an option for you to delete the file from disk. So basically, if you leave this unchecked, the file will still remain in your hard disk, only removed from your project. So now let's try to write some code. For now, you just take this as it is. This will be discussed during lab sessions. You can ask your lab instructor, basically will discuss this. If you're in my class, there are a few rules I made regarding writing Verilog code. We will discuss this during lab session. So this is just a simple to input AND gate. So just save this. So next we should compile our code to see if we made any mistakes typing the code. So to do that, you can simply select a file, select compile, compile selected. So if you have a lot of modules, you can select compile all if you want. So just compile. So you get a message down here that says it's successful, and you should get a tick. Once you get a tick, that means your code is syntax wise correct. So for example, if you miss a semicolon, right, if you save this and try to compile again, you will get an X saying that there's an error, right? So it's only because of that one semicolon. So it is very similar to C, right? So if you fix that and recompile, you should get back your tick. There you go. I just want to remind you that even when we get a tick here, a check, that only tells us that there are no syntax errors. It doesn't mean that the code correctly represents a circuit. So for that, you need to write a test bench. So I think that's it for now regarding creating a project and compiling your code. I will cover test benches and simulation in the next video. I'll see you then.